Hi, welcome back in. So we're gonna complete your Valentine's Day look today, right? Okay, so I have you down for brows and for nails today. Does that sound right? Okay, perfect. So what do you want to do for your brows? I see you already have your makeup done. We can totally work around that. So what are you thinking that you want to get done? Your brows are in really good shape. They are on the thinner side. So what type of shape are you thinking you're looking for? That makes sense. Okay, so what I would recommend is I am going to, let me see your nails. Okay, your nails look pretty good. Are you going to want to do acrylics or, okay, and is this polish on them right now? Is this gel? Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray your nails with acetone and then wrap them in foil with cotton so that we can work on getting the gel off before we get started. So I just have these little foil squares I'll put on your nails, and then while we're waiting on that to soak off, I will work on your brows. Now, are you going to want to do some henna on them just to really bolden them? Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Let me make sure I have my stuff for henna here today. Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right, so what I'll do is I'll shape them up first because they need plucked a little bit. We'll shape them. I'm going to draw some lines on your face so that when I do henna them, they're looking really straight and aligned with your facial structure. And then I'll brush them out, trim if we need to, and then go in with the rest of my tools to really perfect those brows. Okay, yeah, I do line them a little bit, and then we'll just use some just regular makeup techniques for them as well. Okay, the henna will last a couple weeks at most. All right, so let's get started with your nails first. Just let me have your hands. Okay, let me put my tools over here. Okay. Okay, we're just spraying. We're just going to wrap your nail in that foil. Okay, next one. I'm just going to do those three together. And what color were you thinking for your nails? Okay, that will be perfect. I totally think that'll look great. I have a couple pinks or reds pulled, so you can take a look and decide what you want to do. Okay? Okay, I don't have any pre-painted sparkly acrylics, but that's fine because I can paint over the color for the acrylics. Your hand over a little bit. Thanks. Yeah, I can paint over the color for those acrylics. And I think that'll be perfect. Okay. And spray this hand. And for the brow shape, were you thinking something more for the arch? Were you wanting something that was more squared off or blunt? Okay, that's great, yeah. And how much thicker? Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, that'll be really simple. And if you end up liking the henna we do today, we will actually, we can offer you the microblading service as well. All right, so let me just I'm gonna start by just brushing out the brows, okay? And then before we really get started on anything, I'm going to clean them up. Just a little bit of plucking. Okay. I'm just going to hold the side of your head just to try to keep it a little bit steady. I'm gonna take a little bit from the top, but not a lot, okay? Okay. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go in with a facial razor and trim up the bottom, okay? Okay, then I'm going to go to this side. Okay, and then I think I'm just going to look around right here and kind of hook. Yeah, a little bit here too. All right, I'm gonna go back in with the tweezers. Okay. And then I'm just going to brush these back out a little bit. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna grab my henna supplies and we'll get started, okay? On the henna. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just spray the brow a little bit so we have a clean surface that we're working with. Put that down. And then I'm just going to wipe that clean. Okay, perfect. And then let me just grab my tone matching stuff here. So I'm just gonna start off with this little case, and this is just going to help me decide what tone we're going to use for your henna. Okay, it's just a sampling kit, and then once we figure that out, I will go for the larger set that we need. We just don't want to corrupt a fresh set of henna if it's not the correct tone you're looking for. Okay, so I think that we're probably looking at a tone in between these two. So I'm going to try the first one and then we're going to see what we're working with, okay? Okay, I'm going to just get some of this on my brush and then I'm just going to need a little bit more. Alright, then I'm going to go in with some of the dark and see what we're looking at. Alright, so I'm going to mix. I'm going to do a 2-to-1 ratio. Be a light to dark. So let me just get that started. Just gonna put that in there. And then we're going to go in with a darker color, just mixing them in this small thing right here. Perfect. All right. Now let's just go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to just brush them one more time. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this brush and we are going to, I'm just going to go over where you already have hair to darken it. Okay, now I'm going to just set up your lines on your face. So I'm just drawing lines here to line up the brow. Okay. Okay, now you're just going to feel a little bit of prickling, but it shouldn't really, it's just my henna piece here. I'm just making tiny strokes for the hair. Okay, I'm gonna brush again. All right, perfect. And then I'm going to go back in with that tool again. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Okay, let me see your nails. Okay, it's getting there. So while we're letting the henna sit, let's talk nail color. So you said pinks for red. I figured that this was probably going to be the theme we were going with since everything else was going with that theme. Okay, so I have a deep scarlet red, really beautiful, classic red nail color. I have a really fun, I call this Nicki Minaj pink Friday type pink. And then if both of those are a little too bold for you, I have this magenta. I know it looks very similar to the red, but if you look at it in the sun a little bit more, this one is a lot more pink. Or if you wanted to go super classic, I have something that almost looks natural. It's such a light baby pink. Now, also, you wanted something glitter. So, I'm gonna recommend this. And it is a nice bold rose gold glitter that we could put on top of any of those nails that you chose. You can see it's really pretty. And it's very quick dry gel. I can put it under the UV lamp and you'd be set to go. So what do you think? If you're gonna go glitter over it, I would do one of the pinks. I'm not sure the classic red would look super good with glitter over it. But totally up to you. Okay, so you want to go for the more natural pink with the glitter. Awesome. Alright, I will prep those nails. Set those right here. I'm going to grab a brush and we're going to continue with your brows. Okay, let me see. I just need some of this powder. In a little bit. Brushing them back out. All right. All right, I think you're good for the brows. Just going to brush them again one more time. And then I'm just gonna go and use this little comb. Okay. Let me just put these tools away and we will get started with your nails, okay? So I'm going to start by taking off the foil. Sliding these off. I'm just going to move these out of the way. Okay, let me see here. Let's see the first nail. Yeah. Alright, we're going to have to, I'm just going to scrape off some of that leftover polish. There's only a little bit on a couple of these. So color-wise, I'm just going to wipe these off with a cotton pad now. Spray them with acetone one more time. Okay, and then your other hand. Okay, beautiful. Now let's open up your nail choice. I'm going to start by just pulling these off of the thing, and then we'll match your nails, okay? We're going to match which ones are best for your nail size. Okay, let's start with this hand. Okay, so I'm just going to go through match the nail. That's perfect for each finger. Okay, next. This one actually is good for the pinky. Alright, and then the ring finger. Let's see, I think we need something like that. Alright, so I will just match those numbers on the other hand. Okay, I'm going to set these aside. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply some clear coat glue to the bottom nail. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually file these down just a little bit, okay? Nothing big. One second. There we go. And I'm just gonna make the edges straight, okay? Did you file some of them before you came? Yeah, they look a little bit filed already. That's what I was asking. Oh yeah, no, it's not a problem. So what time's your date? Awesome. Maybe you have a lot of fun. You look gorgeous. Alright. Now we're going to go in with this first clear coat on each nail. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm just gonna put each of your nails on this hand. You can actually take these off really easily. You're just going to soak them in acetone, just like we did before. Oh, that's your pinky. We need a ring finger. Sorry. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. And I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna match the same size to the other hand that we matched for the first hand. Let's do the pinky first. Okay. And then your ring finger. Okay. Okay. And then get the thumb. Perfect. And do you want to keep them pretty long, or do you want me to clip them down? Okay, I'll just file them a tiny bit. How about that? Don't let my dog scare you. She's probably gonna walk over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna file down the tips. And this side a little bit. Sorry about that. My dog is shaking her ears, obviously. Lola. Okay. These are pretty much coffin shaped already, but I'm just gonna bring them in on the sides a little bit. Okay, take a look. It looks really good to me. All right, so now I am going to start with that top coat. All right. I'm gonna go in first with a really small brush around the sides, just so that I can essentially make sure I'm not getting anything over when I'm going in on these areas, okay? Especially on the smaller nails. Sorry about that. Smaller brush. Full brush to get the tops. All right. Do you ever get acrylic nails? Well, these will come off easy since you're not used to them if you want to take them off earlier. Then I'm going to use a deep, sorry, not a deep red, a black color. I believe this is it. There it is. Very dark black. And we're gonna go in with my very small brush. This, and I'm going to draw a heart on your ring finger, okay? Okay, ready? I'm just going to fill it in. Okay. Get a little bit more paint. Okay. This side. Them under the light there for a minute, and I will grab our top coat. I'm just going to use a base, a gel top coat. All right. And then the other side, yeah, you can put it back under the light. Thanks. Okay. Okay. So just give them a moment under the light there. And then I will spray them one last time, and I'm just going to check and make sure your brows are dry, okay? They are, they're beautiful. You don't have to worry about them coming off at all. And I'm going to just touch up your concealer around those areas, since we did apply that henna, some of the makeup came off there. So I'm just going to use some powder and put that right back on. And then go ahead and give me your hands one more time. And then I'm just going to wipe off each of your nails. This side. All right. So go ahead and take a look at your nails. How do you feel about them? You like them? Wonderful. Well, your Valentine's Day outfit is complete. I hope you have a great time tonight. I can't wait to hear about your date and how it went, and hopefully I will see you soon. Okay. Don't forget, if you do like your brows like this, to schedule an appointment and I can do the microblading for them, okay? All right. It was great seeing you. Okay.